Hi, I'm Susan Taylor. Well, I live on a farm with my husband where we run sheep and beef cattle. We've been in the district for about almost 18 years. Prior to marrying a farmer, I worked in the museum sector and also I was at RMIT as a social researcher, and I also did a stint in local government in Melbourne for 2 years. So that's pretty much me in a nutshell. I stood for council because I could see that there were two world views vying to shape public policy. One founded in the classical liberalism that built modern Australia. The values being equality under the law, small government, freedom of thought and speech, and personal responsibility. The other, driven by identity politics, which preferences large government and social engineering, which I think threatens the freedom and fairness of our society. I wanted to represent the many people in our shire who still believe in common sense and freedom as the freedom to take responsibility for your own life. I'm passionate about retaining the freedom of which I've just spoken, and so in local government I think that the most important thing is to have fiscal responsibility and value for money for ratepayers, and to provide those services that assist people to live their lives in freedom. There are many places in Moyne that I love. Port Fairy is just such a pretty place, and Koroit has such charm. I also love the wildness of the oceans off Peterborough, but probably my favourite place is at the Sisters. There's a tree there which is grown from the lone pine from Gallipoli, and I just love to stand there and contemplate. My other favourite secret spot is I love to visit the East Framlingham golf course and then walk down to the Kentsford Bridge there that crosses the Hopkins River. It's just such a pretty spot, just watching the water flow and listening to the birds. My hopes for Moyne are the same as my hopes for Victoria and Australia, which is that I hope it is a prosperous place where people can pursue their own individual lives, and to pursue that idea of freedom being the freedom to take responsibility for yourself and your family and your business. And so that is my hope for Moyne. I have to admit that I was a bit ignorant or naive coming into council, so it has definitely been a learning curve, and it's taken a while to understand the paradigm of the ordinary council meetings and what we're expected to think about, and also just to learn all about the Shire.